Today, I will tell you about some of Google's biggest AI breakthroughs that are pushing the boundaries of what's possible, from making robots smarter to giving developers superpowers, from amazing ways to create ultra-realistic images to new face of Google AI Studio. So, stick around, because I have picked amazing latest news that you won't want to miss in this video. Before we jump in, a quick favor. If you like what I do here at AI Handbook, please subscribe and give this video a like. Your support helps me as a new channel grow and make more great content. I have currently 468 followers, and my first goal is to hit 500 together with your supports. Let's do this, guys. Now, back to the main topic. Google integrated powerful AI directly onto robots by introducing Gemini Robotics On-Device, the most powerful vision language action model optimized to run locally on robotic devices. They are basically bringing Gemini 2.0's multimodal reasoning and real-world understanding into the physical world. Why is it important? Since the model operates independent of a data network, it's helpful for latency-sensitive applications and ensures robustness in environments with intermittent or zero connectivity. Gemini Robotics On-Device follows natural language instructions and completes highly dexterous tasks like unzipping bags or folding clothes, all while operating directly on the robot. Gemini Robotics On-Device is designed for rapid experimentation with dexterous manipulation, adaptable to new tasks through fine-tuning to improve performance, and optimized to run locally with low-latency inference. In comparison to flagship Gemini robotics model and the previous best on-device model, on-device mode exhibits strong generalization and instruction-following performance while running entirely locally. Especially against previous on-device model, there is a huge difference in between. Let's continue with another amazing news from Google. In this video, I assure you will feel that Google never stops shipping. Okay, if you've been watching news about AI, especially from Google, you might have heard some exciting talk lately. And let me tell you, it was a fun journey of small hints, things getting out early, and then a big announcement. I'm saying this because I want to tell you a small story behind this release first. You might not realize, but it all started with a small puzzle. Look at my post here. McKay asks a very interesting question here: is Gemini CLI coming, like other code helpers? And Logan's answer? Just that one, secret winking happy face. If you're like me, you immediately wanted to know more. What did that wink mean? Well, I said here, it strongly suggested that Google planned to release a command line tool that works with Jules. I might be wrong in my guessing for my second part of post, but Google usually talks openly about AI news, so this small hint was a big deal for us who wanted a command line tool for Gemini. And then, things got even more exciting. Just a few days later, the quiet talks became a big leak. I shared more big news: Gemini CLI is leaked. 'Cause they published the blog post and removed right after that. And wow, it showed that the earlier hints were true. And finally, the moment we all waited for. Google officially announced it. After this small interesting story, let's jump in Gemini CLI blog post. First, the intro. The blog post really explains that the Gemini CLI is made to bring the power of Gemini directly to your command line. It's about giving developers and users an AI helper that can assist with many jobs, from writing code and fixing errors to solving general problems, all within your usual computer terminal. It's about making AI easier to use and a part of your daily work. Next, let's talk about usage limits. This is a very big deal. As we saw in the leak, Google is giving very generous free use. The blog post says again that you get 60 requests per minute and 1,000 requests per day for free. This is a big change for developers and people who like technology because they can try and build with strong AI without worrying about paying right away. It makes it much easier to start. Then, we look at the capabilities, what it can do. The Gemini CLI is not just a chat robot in your terminal. The blog post shows it can connect with Google Search to get real-time information, meaning it can find up-to-date facts for your questions. It can help with difficult coding tasks, fixing errors, and even doing tasks automatically. It's made to be a helpful tool that understands what you need and can help you work faster right from your command line. And finally, a very important point: why being open source is important. This is probably one of the most exciting things for people who build software. The blog post says that making the Gemini CLI open source, meaning anyone can see and use its code, helps with being clear, working together, and making new things. It means developers can look at the code, help make it better, build new things on top of it, and change it for their own needs. This open way helps the tool grow faster and makes sure it changes with what the community wants. Basically, it's good for everyone and future of AI. We should remember that offering an open source product challenges others who haven't created one and signals confidence in its own product. Let's install Gemini CLI real quick and check core functionalities. I am in GitHub repository of Gemini CLI now, and let's take the installation command with npm and go to cursor to download it. You can use any IDE by the way. Okay, we have installed the Gemini CLI. Let's write Gemini. Here you go, it is up and running. I see some tip for getting started. You can ask questions, edit files and run commands. You can select theme as well, and I prefer to go with Google Code Lite. Other than this, you can see multiple options to log in to Gemini CLI to use models. I prefer to use Gemini API key. In order to do that, let's follow instruction in Gemini CLI documentation and create environment file with API key constant. Then, you guys just need to add your API key from Google iStudio and paste it there. Let me do it real quick behind the scene. Other than this, I will the link of CLI commands in description so you can try it out some of its amazing features, or you can directly reach these command by writing /help in the CLI as well. Let's clone the example repository of Gemini CLI and try some feature together. In order to do it, I go to README file and copy paste the link to CLI. I allow some of the installation rules, and now we can ask some questions. Let's ask it to get the latest changes from yesterday. There you go. Now, all is set up. You can try amazing command and push its limits after the video. Next, let's talk about Google's powerful image generation tool, Imagen 4. Google announced the integration of Imagen 4 to Google Studio with following post. Today we are rolling out Imagen 4 and Imagen 4 Ultra in the Gemini API plus Google AI Studio. Available to try for free in AI Studio and in paid preview in the API. Imagen 4 is the best text-to-image model to paid preview in the Gemini API, and for limited free testing in Google AI Studio. Imagen 4 offers significantly improved text rendering over prior image models, and pushes the boundaries of text-to-image generation quality. Google has published two Imagen 4 versions. Imagen 4 is your go-to for most tasks priced at 4 cents per output image, and Imagen 4 Ultra is for more precision. Ultra is designed to produce outputs that are more highly aligned with your text prompts, achieving strong results compared to other leading image generation models, and priced at 6 cents per output image. Let us see it in action by testing text and image capabilities with this long and detailed prompt. Here, I am in Google AI Studio and I navigate to the Generate Media section. Then I select Imagen option here to generate images. On the top right corner, I select my model as Imagen Ultra. And lastly, let's see it in action by testing text and image capabilities with this long and detailed prompt. If you check the text quality and image and story generation according to our prompt, it looks like Imagen 4 accomplished pretty nice job here, right? I have been complaining about bad UI UX of Gemini app, and especially Google AI Studio for a while, and finally I believe Google heard me. Once lead product for Google Logan posted by saying, AGI is going to be achieved by a product, not necessarily a model. Then I quoted by asking question and saying, can we say Google is far away from AGI with the current UX, UI in the Gemini app? Please improve it, and give us the feeling of loyalty for Gemini. Or you mean something different by saying product? After a while I see another post, and leading designer of Google DeepMind Amar Reshi posted by saying, we're cooking up a fresh new design for AI Studio, and we'd absolutely love your input. That made me feel amazing at that moment, cause before that I was aware that Google was staying really behind in terms of UI and UX, which is not acceptable, and there will action to take soon by Google. As we look closely at new design, it's very obvious that they are preferring minimalist and modern approach in AI Studio. On the right hand side we will have run settings such as thinking budget and temperature. On the left hand side we see menu options like playground, build, documentation and settings. The middle part looks way more easy to use now with instance access to generation styles and tools right in the chatbot. To be honest, especially tools part looks way more organized than before. Thanks Google to hear us and reach fast for our needs. I cannot wait to use Google AI Studio, and I believe I will be using more than before. So, there you have it. From empowering robots to work offline to giving developers a powerful new open source tool, Google's AI advancements are moving at an incredible pace. These are just some of the exciting things happening right now, and I'll be here every week to keep you in the loop. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want to stay ahead of the curve in the world of AI, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss our next video. What are you most excited about from today's news? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.